Alright, 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you guys hear me? Alright, 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, let me kind of fix it now. Alright, is it loud and clear? We good to go. Can you guys hear me? Those on the Zoom, can you hear me loud and clear? Okay, no
Yes,
sound.
Doc.
No sound. Those on YouTube, can you hear me loud and clear now? Is there an echo? How's the sound? Okay, no
Yes,
sound.
Doc.
No sound. Those on YouTube, can you hear me loud and clear now? Is there an echo? Okay, I think there's an echo. Alright, now what about now? Alright, now what about now? Wow. Alright, it's better now, so let's just get it going. How's everyone doing? Alright, it's better now, so let's just get it going. How's everyone doing? Right. And let me know where you guys are also coming from. It's been a while I streamed, so it's kind of new to me. Everything seems kind of new to me, and I hope you guys do understand that Seems boring, it looks boring whatsoever. You, I hope you guys do bear with me with that, right? So let's get straight into what pairs you guys want us to trade. What pairs you guys want us to trade? Let's start with the pairs you guys want us to trade, and we do analysis on them, and we take trades on them, hopefully, right? So those on the Zoom chat, just let me know what pairs you guys want us to trade. We do analysis on them and run them up, right? I have pairs I'm looking at, and pairs that I want us to trade too. So but I just want to be random. Let's do this. I'm doing this with you guys, so let's start with pairs that you guys want us to trade. If you guys have questions, you know, we kind of. All right, most people are saying gold, so let's look at gold currently. What is happening on gold? All right, so we want to see this on gold now, right? We have our zones drawn. I think gold is still in an uptrend, yeah. Gold is still in an uptrend. It's respecting the zones very, very well. So I don't want to, tamper with the zones. When price got here, broke out, came here, broke out again, retested here, broke out again, came here, retested. I think we should see some push-ups to gold to this side, which is very, very, very possible, right? So I want to see that happen on gold, right? So if we are going to take gold trade, a setup on gold, I'll be looking for gold buys, right? If we are going to really take a setup on gold, I think gold buys would look good, or gold buys really looks clean for now, right? Gold buys. And I think I'll put my stop loss here below this level and my TP somewhere here. I think it makes sense that way, right? Gold buys wouldn't be bad, right? Gold buys wouldn't be bad. Let me look at the 50-minute. Yeah, gold buys wouldn't be bad. So our first trade would be gold buys, right? Our first trade would be gold buys. Why am I taking gold buys? Very, very simple. I think, we needed this confirmation, right? We needed this confirmation. This candle had to close above this, whole zone, and candle did that, right? So I think that's the only confirmation that we need. We'll put our stop loss here, and our TP will be here. So our first trade today would be gold, right? So let's quickly buy gold now. I think that will be my first trade for today. Gold buys. I favor gold buys today. I favor gold buys today. I'll favor gold buys today, right? And the stop loss will be here, the TP will be here. This will be our entry, right? So let me give you the stop loss and TP before you get into it. Let me give you the stop loss and TP before you get into it, right? So buy gold now. I think that's going to be our first trade. Quickly, right? With the setup that we are seeing, it's very, very, very simple, right? So this is going to be our entry. This is going to be our TP, right? Our TP is going to be here, and our stop loss is going to be somewhere here, right? Our stop loss is going to be somewhere here, right? Our stop loss is going to be somewhere here. So I'll put the TPs and the stop loss, for us all, right? For us all to see and take notes. So this is going to be our first trade on gold, right? Our first trade on gold. This is going to be our entry. Our stop loss will be here. So let me put it here, right? So gold, first trade on gold is this. Our first trade for the day is gold. and this will be our TP. Right, so the first trade for today is gold, right? Very, very simple setup. Stop loss 1846, TP 1859. Those on the Zoom, can you hear me loud and clear? I hope so. All right, this is the TP 1859, stop loss 1856, right? This is I don't put stop loss anywhere. This is a stop loss that I see, right? This is a stop loss that makes sense to me, right? This is a stop loss that makes sense to us, of course, right? Because you are playing in between zones. So this is a stop loss that looks good to us, right? So we just have to roll it with it, right? It looks so tight. Right, so our first trade gold, that will be our first trade. All right, so as we just watch gold, let's go to another pair. What other pair do you guys want us to trade? Right, what pair do you guys want us to trade?
Euro USD.
Euro USD. All right, let's go to Euro USD then. Euro USD. What is going on Euro USD? All right, so Euro USD is also very bullish, right? With the way I trade on live streams is very different from the way I trade when I'm not around live streams. The reason why I started live streams again is I feel, I would be much disciplined. I feel like, I'm very, very careful when I'm trading live streams and, I do things right. So live stream is just, trading with people, what you are doing right. You stick, you become very, very patient, what have you, right? So, let's look at Euro USD. Euro USD, we have 9 zones already placed out here. Price already came here, couldn't move to the downside. I think we still need to see this target, rate test. But what I want to see is I want to see this candle close, right? This candle close, then we will see what we'll do. Because once I think during London session there was a candle closure and price quickly went back to the downside. It could also happen. I want to see this candle close and we'll see what we would need to do on Euro USD. All right, then we'll know what to do on Euro USD. But I still wouldn't be surprised if it goes up. I think the same trade with GBP USD. You can see it's been closed. There's been a candle closure below the zone. So people are looking for sales now. But look at what's happening, right? So we are looking for legitimate setups, right? Legitimate setups. All right, US 30. Let's look at US 30. Let's look at US 30. All right, US 30, US 30, US 30. What's happening here? What's happening here? All right, so US 30 on the 4-hour time frame, we have zones where price retested. So let's just look at the zones where price retested. Then we'll break that down on the 1-hour time frame. So let's look at the 4-hour time frame. Right, we had price retesting this whole level. Right, on the same 4-hour time frame, we have a major resistance where price got to at this this whole level. Right, we want to draw it from where price has been to and we also want to draw it at the immediate resistance where price got to. I think that's somewhere here, right? So price is currently playing in this zone, right, or in this level, right? All we need to see is we need to see either price break above or break below. But I think with gold buying, right, you are likely to see price move to the upside. It's very, very, very likely seen that way, and we would see about that. Right, we have a whole lot of resistance at this level, so we'll see about that. If price breaks, right, if price breaks, this is what I'm looking on US 30. This is what I'm looking on US 30, right? If price breaks above this, I'll be looking for buys to this side on the 1-hour time frame. If price breaks above this closure, I'll be looking for buys to 33,600. That's 200 points. If price breaks below this, below closure, and the candle closes below this, I'll be looking for sales to 33,280. So I wouldn't be doing anything here. Let me just put it here, right? Buys above closure. So we are just looking for buys above closure. Right, buys above closure. If the candlestick closes above this, we'll be looking for buys above this. That's what I'll be looking for today on US 30. Right, that's what I'm looking for on US 30. All right, Kobe says we should look at odd USD. What do you see on odd USD? Can you share us your chart? Kobe, can you share us your chart?
Yeah, Doc. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm sharing my chat,
All right, let me allow you to
but
share screen.
it says the host, yes.
Let me just allow you to share your chat. Let's see what you've got. All right, you're allowed.
Oh, okay.
All right, gold moving good. Gold moving good. We'll move stop loss to entry soon. We'll move stop loss to entry soon on gold. Nice.
Please, can you see the chart?
No, we can't see the chart.
Oh, chart.
We can't see the chart.
Can you see it now?
No, I can't see it now. Well, let me stop sharing screen and okay, share your screen. All right. So odd USD, what's your setup? What are you looking for?
I'm looking. It seems that all USD is
Consolidating,
ranging.
yes, it's ranging.
Yes, yeah, it's ranging. So either, and it gives a downtrend, and this is the weekly lowest that it came
The
to.
price went to
That's where the white line is. So since it's ranging, I'm waiting for either a move out of this range, whether up and a retest, then I'll buy up, or maybe a break to the downside and then
unrated. Makes
buy down.
sense. Makes perfect
Yeah.
sense. Makes perfect sense. Break it down to the 4 hour time frame. Let's see.
But, so this is the 4 hour time frame.
Okay, so it's just ranging now, right? All right.
Yeah, it's still
All
ranging.
right, so let's just be patient on it. All right, so
Okay.
good setup. Very, very, very good setup. Thanks for sharing that with us. Very,
Okay.
very, very good setup. Let me also let me try to analyze it from here. Odd USD.
Okay. Okay.
Perfect.
When you are done, I would like to ask a question
All
too.
right, that's why we are here. Ask questions.
Yeah.
That's why we are here,
So,
guys. Ask questions.
okay. So should I ask now or when you are done with the
No, you can ask
question?
now. You can ask now.
Okay. So I want to know how DXY works with the currencies. Will you wait, let's say if it's in the um bullish trend, will you wait for, I don't know, if maybe it's in a support area or a resistance area. And then last time when I was looking at going through the course, you said when DXY is bullish, that means XSS USD will be bearish. And then when DXY is the other way around. So I'm asking when DXY is maybe in a support or resistance area, and then it's showing a downtrend, or there is rejection at that place. Will you just jump on maybe GDP USD or any XSS USD pair and then buy, or you have to wait and for some minutes before you get into those trades?
All right. Perfect question. Now let me answer you with what I see here. All right. Very, very, very nice question. All right. Very, very nice question. So with DXY works this way, right? With DXY, it works this way. All right. Let me put a DXY chart here. Now currently you can see DXY is selling, right? DXY is selling, right? And I'm only selling DXY because I see DXY needs to come to this whole level, right? We need to have a retest, to this whole level on DXY, then price, moves to the upside, right? I'm looking at this on DXY. And if I'm looking at that on DXY, that means till DXY gets to this point, right? Till DXY gets to this point, it's bearish. So I'm looking for scalp sales, right? Swing buys. So that means scalp sales if DXY is pushing to the downside, right? That means that legitimately XXX inversely proportionally it's what is bullish, and USD XXX pairs is what bearish. So that means today if I'm going to trade on DXY, I'm going to be looking for buys on XSS GBP USD, go Euro USD, odd USD, and all those. I'll just be looking for scalp buys till DXY gets to this zone. That's my whole bias. So if I see DXY get to this zone, this bias would change, and the next will come. That means DXY is bullish. So that means USD CAD, USD JPY, and all those stuffs becomes bullish with it. So I think if you understand how DXY works, you would definitely understand what you're looking for. I'm looking for gold buys because DXY is bearish. So it makes things very, very easy for me to come to the chart, right? And just go to, gold and I know my zones has already been plotted, right? And I just come to the chart, it just makes everything, much easier for me. My zones has already been plotted. I know that I'm looking for buys above this candle closure, right? And the buys above this candle closure means that, I'm just waiting for a candle to close above the zone. Then the next candle, I'll just ride with it, and I'll put my stop loss below, this. That is how I trade, right? So I just put zones here. I just wait for, closure above this zone, right? This was the closure above the zone that I was looking for. Price closes below. To the next zone becomes my TP, and my stop loss becomes, the previous, resistance. I hope it makes sense. So DXY controls everything that you see on the chart here, right? If you want to be a good trader, you need to understand how DXY works. It's as simple as ABCD. If you want to be a good, USD pair, I'm a USD pair trader, right? You have to understand what is happening on DXY. You have to understand what's going on DXY. If you don't have a clue of what is going on DXY, trust me, it's going to be very, very difficult to make, more analysis whatsoever. I hope you do get me though.
Yeah, doctor. Thanks.
Perfect. Right. So with US 30, you're just waiting for buys above closure, right? We're just waiting for price to, you know, we're just waiting for price to break above this, not just break above this, but close above this, and we take buys to 33,644, right? On US 30. So let's see how that goes. Now let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin. All right, Bitcoin is currently consolidating. Big consolidation. You shouldn't be looking for moves like this. But this is what I think on Bitcoin, right? This is what I think on Bitcoin, right? We had price breaking out of this, right? We should have similar structure here, right? We should have similar structure where price will retest this whole resistance again, then break to the downside. So I wouldn't be surprised seeing Bitcoin. I think I posted the prediction. Bitcoin needs to get to 23,400 or 23,200, 400 thereabouts. Then we'll see price, move to the downside. It's just going to have that same play out as it had here, where price, had to break this whole zone, right? Price got here, broke below this zone, and boom, and it has to come here, meditate a bit, then go move to the downside on Bitcoin. So that's what I'm looking on. That's what I'm looking for on Bitcoin, right? That's what I'm looking for on Bitcoin. That's what I'm looking for on Bitcoin. What is NFP, non-farm payroll? We will trade it live to this week, so you would understand it, right? You understand it. Always, what about GBP JPY? GBP JPY. Let's look at GBP JPY. Before, let's look at GBP USD, right? We are looking for buys above closure, right? We are looking for buys above closure on GBP USD. We're looking for buys above closure on GBP USD. I want to see this whole move. I don't know how it's going to go, but I think we are in a range market. Price has been retested, respecting the support, and price has been respecting this resistance. So I want to see price maybe create a fake out, which was expected, bounce up, right? Retest, then move to this upside, right? Retest and move to this upside, right? So, and we'll form the triple top, then we move to this downside. This is what I'm looking for on GBP USD. So I want to see buys above closure. Till then, we do nothing on GBP USD. Now let's talk about GBP JPY. GBP JPY is currently consolidating, though we have an uptrend formation. Price has been giving us, this whole uptrend structure, but looks like we are breaking below this, right? This is what I want to see on GBP JPY, right? Pure price action. That's how I trade on live streams, right? We want to see price retest the next support, right? The immediate support. And where is the real question is, where is the immediate support? This is the immediate support, This whole area is immediate support. I want to see GJ. I want to see price get to tap this area, right? I want to see price tap this area. Then we look for buying, opportunities or buying setups. I want to see since USD JPY is also selling. XSX JPY is also selling because DXY is bearish. I think GBP JPY should also be bearish to this side before we push up, right? So I'll be putting buy limit here, but I don't like using buy limit because I want price to get to this zone, and a condition will be met and break above candle closes above that level, then I can take a buy. So then I just don't do anything. Right. So then I just don't do anything. We just watch it. Right. Yes, we just watch it. Right. We've missed the Euro USD trade, I think, right? It's not, we can't take this trade because what are we taking now? Right. So just give me the pairs. Pairs you guys want us to trade, right? Just give me pairs you guys want us to trade. Just give me pairs you guys want us to trade. No synthetics today. We'll start synthetics trading tomorrow. We'll start synthetics trading tomorrow. Alright, what is gold doing? I think the only trade that we are in is gold. Gold buys. USD card, I already gave the DXY is bearish today. So if DXY is bearish, that means USD card, you're looking for selling opportunities. All right, let's see if we can get some entry there, right? Let's see if we can get some entries there on USD card. All right, let's delete everything and start. So the first thing you want to ask yourself, what is the current momentum? I think we are ranging here, so we are just, not going to be looking for any biases yet. But that's what I think is happening on, the on USD card. We have a resistance at this level, right? There's a resistance at that level, and there's a kind of immediate support at this level, right? A kind of immediate support at this level, right? And there's another immediate support at this whole level, right? Immediate support at this whole level. So I want to see this happen, right? Price needs to kind of come here, right? Come here first, then we see price moving to the upside, like something like this. I want to see that happen, right? So I'll be looking for selling opportunities here on USD card, but with the entry, I don't know where the entry would be, right? But this would be my prime setup for USD card, right? Price needs to retest here. I'll be interested in with the buys. I think I'll be very very interested with the buys more than the sells. I'll be much interested with the buys more than the sells. This is a 4 hour time frame. This is the 4 hour time frame. Let's look at US 30 now. Wow, US 30, they did close above closure. They did close above closure. They did close above closure. That's what we need now. Because we need to close above closure. Right, let's look at the US 30 trade, right? So this is what is happening on US 30, right? Price is breaking above this whole level, right? We need this candle to close, right? And we have 90 minutes on that candle. On the 30 minutes, if you come to this, you can see we still have 90 minutes. I want to see, right, this candle open, not just open, but close above this whole range, right? If it closes above this whole range, we'll be looking for buying opportunities on US 30 to the next level, and we'll put our stop loss at where the wig rejection was, and that is it. Right, so let's just wait for candle to close before we do take anything on US 30. That is what I'll be looking for, or that's what I'm currently looking for on US 30. Let's go to gold. Gold in 4 pips loss, just 4 pips loss. 4 pips loss. Right, gold is in just 4 pips loss. I'm still holding it though, so let's see, right? Let's see what happens. Right, similar structure or similar trade where price broke above this whole level, right? It had a closure, right? It had a candle closure, and we bought, right? So we'll see what will happen. That's our TP, that's our SO. Below this level, our TP somewhere, at that whole level over there. USD CHF, same setup as the setup that I made for USD CAD. So let's just wait for the candle to close above it, then we buy. Always, please, gold will sell instead of buy. It's also possible, bro. It's also possible. Gold can sell. Let's look at gold. I just want to catch US 30. That's why I'm on US 30. I just want the candle to close above it. Gold is a trade that we are already in. Let's see. All right, so let's look at gold again, right? This candle closed, bro. I'm still bullish on gold. Till stop loss set, I don't do anything. Right, drawdowns are normal. Drawdown doesn't mean that I should change the bias. Candle close above this, unless this kind of break this whole wick, right? That means we will be looking for selling opportunities from this level to maybe test the overall. Like I said last time, that I'm bearish on gold, but it still has to push up. It still has to push up, to clear this whole free range before we push the downside. So there's nothing scary about gold. right? Don't let drawdowns make you change your don't let drawdowns make you change, your biases, right? Sometimes to stop loss hits, that is all you do, right? All right, let's go. So gold is running minus 10 pips in loss, right? I'm still holding it. I need a candle closure on US 30, then we can take US 30, right? I need a candle closure, right? I need a candle closure on US 30, then we can close US 30. 50 minutes has closed. That's nice. I need 30 minutes to close, then we can, take the trade on US 30. Will BTC reach 30K after 20K? We would see.
Yeah, no,
Yes, sir.
please, this is more like a psychology question. I don't know
All
if
right.
you have time for it. Have you ever looked at the trade and you felt paralyzed from taking the trade and how you dealt with it?
You felt paralyzed. Do you know paralyzed?
Yeah,
For someone to be
like
paralyzed,
I know, like you can't move. So, in the trading sense, as in, you don't feel okay or you don't know what to do on that trade.
if you don't feel okay, you don't know what to do on that trade. You don't have to trade it. They take the trade in the first place, right? If you don't
Yeah.
know what to do on that trade, why are you taking the trade in the first place? Hmm?
Because most of the time, maybe as there is fake out and then there is fake out. So maybe at a support or resistance level, you've seen a good trend and you're okay, you want to take back.
It's
In
very
your in my mind, I
it's
feel okay, maybe this
mm-hmm,
might be a fake out.
mm-hmm.
Then I will wait for the candle to maybe close. Before I know, the candle is closing at a very larger um, pip or pips move. So
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the closure, I won't feel okay because when a candle is more like 30 or 40 pips away from the entry,
Mm-hmm.
I won't feel okay to enter that trade. So I wanted to know if you've been there before and what you
I've
did about it.
Ouch.